For years, they help students who got kicked out of school or dropped out get back on track, but they're facing mounting money problems. And now Dustin Grove reports 2 alternative schools in South Bend are preparing to close.
For 3 years,
it's not just school. We spend time with them. We have them over to our houses. We make dinner for them.
The Crossing has helped more than 200 students in South Bend cross over from tough times
I was getting into a lot of trouble, skipping school a lot, wrapped up in a lot of the wrong things,
to a path in the right direction.
They're some of the most caring people I've ever met.
With 8 locations across northern Indiana, the alternative school New South Bend would be among its most important.
We moved into South Bend recognizing that there were so many dropouts and so much crime and violence on the street that we felt like at the very beginning when we started the Crossing, that was the first place we wanted to appear because we knew there was a tragic situation going on, including kids dying.
So they showed up and raised hundreds of thousands of dollars in support. To stay afloat, the Crossing asked the South Bend School Corporation to help by giving $6,000 per student, a portion of what the corporation already gets per student from the state.
They would receive full funding, and they would just transfer a portion of the funding to us.
But Monday night, the board voted no, citing a number of concerns. Among them, the Crossing is faith-based, and according to one member, the corporation could get into legal trouble for forming a partnership. Another member said she couldn't support it because the superintendent hadn't given a recommendation either way. The director of the Crossing says it means next year he will use private donations from South Bend to bus his South Bend students to the program school in Elkhart, where it has partnered with that city's school district.
Because we have made a commitment to them that we will provide them with an education.
It doesn't look good for the Central Academy either, an alternative school housed here at the Juvenile Justice Center in South Bend. Without funding from the school corporation, it too would have to close its doors.
We had hoped to get on the agenda over the last 2 months and have not been able to get on the agenda for a vote.
Director Vicki McIntyre says her school's request was much like the Crossing's.
If you are not educating them, share the money with us and let us educate them.
Now, with no vote from the board, McIntyre says it is likely too late to keep her doors open next year.
We believe that we should have been funded, and we still hope somehow some miracle would happen, but maybe too late for us.
Dustin Grove, WSBT News.